Hey guys, what's going on? Here's another video. This is the continuation of our series here. This is gonna be the 1995 in metal. So we're gonna start off just in random order. I have like a bunch of freaking releases here. So the first one, this is a Norwegian black metal classic. This is Immortal's third album, Battles in the North. Oh god, it's so old. The case is coming off. Yeah, this is easily their most ferocious album. Abbath does drums on here, which is pretty comical because it's like pretty bad, but it's still extremely ferocious. And in the last video, I said there was some people out there that think that like they might have like sped the drums up in the recording, which I wouldn't be surprised here because it is like it's just absolutely relentless, and it's hard to think that someone as inept at the drums as Abbath can pull off any of it. Not that he really does, but still, like, the endurance on here is just like insane. But yeah, this is a very good album. It's not my favorite, but it's easily the most ferocious, and you could tell these guys were hugely influenced by like Blasphemy and shit at the time. So really great album, definitely one of the best in their discography. All right, so after that, this is one of just like it just pisses me off because I got this recently on vinyl. Because back in the day, this used to be really, really hard to find. Now everyone and their mother puts this out on bootlegs, so I decided to hop on the bandwagon. By the way, this is Storm Nordevin with Fenriz, Tyr, and Carrie, some girl from Norway, Satyr from Satyricon, and Fenriz from Darkthrone, obviously. Anyway, so I got this on a bootleg vinyl from Hell's Headbangers. And of course, what do you know? The one side's like scratched or like doesn't play right. Every time I try to play Alfie Gillett and Nordevin, they skip, which you can kind of like see that shit fucking pisses me off, man. Like I wait like all these years to get this album, bootleg or not, and I finally get it because J-Dog's always crowing about everyone gets bootlegs. Well, you know, I got a bootleg and it's fucking scratched. So great. Thanks, dog. No, it's not his fault, but still is like very disappointing because this is like back when I was younger and I first heard about this album. See, even this thing, it's fucking all up. Ugh. Back when I was younger and I first heard about this album back in the day, it was like really, I wouldn't say impossible, but definitely very difficult to get your hands on. And like I finally got my hands on it, and it just doesn't really work that well, which is very disappointing. Oh, for God's sake, man. Anyway, I have this on CD at least, so there's that. I can still listen to it. But yeah, excellent Viking metal. Very folkloric, done in like this, it has this like very triumphant kind of Norwegian spirit to it. Absolutely love this album. Short, sweet, and to the point. It's only like 33 minutes, but yeah, excellent stuff if you haven't heard it. After that, another one that's kind of in the same vein. The first, or actually, yeah, I guess the only full length from Isengard, technically, Hostmarke. This is Fenriz's side project. It's more Viking metal, as is kind of like goofy, heavy metal-y kind of vocals, mixed with raw, folkloric Norwegian music. I absolutely love this album. I think it's one of the best in the genre as far as like offshoot folk Viking metal type stuff goes. Absolute classic. Every single song on here is amazing. Yeah, I gotta get this on vinyl, and I won't be getting it on bootleg either. So amazing stuff. After that, we're going to switch it up here. We're going to go to the States. This is the second full length from Fear Factory. Got this years ago as a digipack. Pretty cool stuff. You know, classic Roadrunner type packaging and everything. Classic Roadrunner sound too. I mean, back in the day, Roadrunner was awesome. And then they signed Nickelback and Slipknot, and anyway, yeah, this still holds up. I don't like every song on here. Like, I don't like New Breed. I don't like Body Hammer. Flashpoint kind of sucks. But there's a lot of good songs on here. The first 3 songs are amazing. I really like Hunter Killer, Piss Christ. Really good stuff. you know, Fear Factory is like whatever nowadays, but their early stuff, this and like Obsolete and Soul of a New Machine and all that, really good stuff. So yeah, classic. After that, we'll go with this one. This is the very first Drive-Thru Burger album, Dimmu Borgir album, For All Tid. Yeah, this is a really good one. It's a little inconsistent. Kind of like Stormblast, like there's some like instrumentally kind of stuff, but I really like the three in the middle. Stien, Glittertind, which is instrumental but really catchy. It has a really awesome riff, and the title track, For All Tid. And then Under Korpen's Vinger is great too. This is similar to like I guess the style back then, kind of like they do like the enslaved like Viking choirs a lot in here. There's a lot of it's not as symphonic as their newer bullshit is. It's more atmospheric, kind of like the cover would suggest. I really love the colors on this too. Yeah, it's a solid debut. I actually think I might like this a hair better than the Cradle of Filth debut, honestly. It's pretty good. Is it my favorite by them? No, but it's a very solid debut. After that, we're going back to the States. This is the third album by Deicide. This is right after Legion, so those are some big fucking boots to fill. And they came close. This, you know, a lot of people don't like this album, and I, for the life of me, I don't understand why. It's like, what do you guys want? The songs are catchy as shit. There's hooks, great vocals, great songwriting. Like, what else do you want? Is it the production, maybe, I guess? I don't know, but a lot of people just don't really like this album. Or at least online. Maybe it's just kind of like bullshit, but I love this album. And it's even shorter than Legion. Legion was like 29 minutes. This is like 28 minutes. But just about every song in here is a banger. I mean, everything. The first 7 songs are like all like staples in their set. And then you have To Be Dead, which is pretty good, and Confessional Rape, which is pretty good too. Solid album, man. What can you say? Classic Deicide. Excellent stuff. Okay, so after that, this is another classic that I like, but it's no Deicide. This is Symbolic by Death. Yeah, good album. You know, I got this back when BMG was scamming people with all their bullshit music and everything. I remember getting this and Sepultura and Opeth. I think I was like 10 or 11 when I did that shit, but yeah, I like it. I mean, the drum's incredible. Gene Hoglan, can't go wrong. You know, the title track's excellent. Crystal Mountain's awesome. It's good stuff, but again, is it my type of death metal? You know, no. It's kind of like, for lack of a better analogy, it's radio-friendly death metal, at least certainly by today's standards. So it's like, yeah, it's good, but I'd rather throw on fucking, you know, Morbid Angel or whatever, you know, Immolation. Way better than this. But yeah, for what it is, it's good, you know. Alright, so next up, going to Norway again. This is the fifth full length from Dark Throne, Panzerfaust. People nowadays absolutely love this album, and I get it. It's a very, very good album. Is it better than Transylvanian Hunger and even like Under a Funeral Moon? No, but I mean, you have songs like Hans Siste Winter. That's easily one of the best songs they've ever written. And Vinda Sorg, the first one, excellent. Hordes of Nebula. Quintessence was actually a song they ended up using on here, albeit different vocals and kind of different feel. The one on here is way better. But that's a very good song. I like how just like belligerently drunk he sounds on this, Nocturnal Culto. It's a very good album. Not my favorite, but way better than anything they've done basically since this. So yeah, very good album. After that, we're going to Sweden for one that's like really annoying that I, for whatever reason, own. Dissection, Storm of the Lights Bane. Yeah, it's the best black metal album ever. Oh, yeah. Objectively, yes. I listened to it today just to like refresh my memory because I don't listen to this band ever really. Yeah, objectively, it's great. Riffs, excellent. Playing, musicianship, recording, everything. It's just, I don't know, man. It just lacks something about it. Like the vocals are like, they're fine. It's like that standard Swedish, like melodic death black metal sound. And I don't know, like, yeah, again, objectively, it's great, but I need more teeth. I need more like evil. And I know it's like, oh, he was in the misanthropic, satanic, whatever bullshit. That may be, but I don't hear it in the music. So it's like, I don't care about that. It's like not interesting to me. If the music somehow reflected that, that would be like cool, but like, and again, this is not bad. It's just not my cup of tea when it comes to black metal. You know, and you know, I'm glad I have it. It's a classic. It's great for what it is, but I mean, I definitely reach for Marduk over this early Dark Funeral when it comes to like Swedish shit. You know, the first like Necrophobic and everything, but you know, it is what it is. Everyone says it's like the best black metal album. I don't agree, but whatever. Now this is an interesting one. This is very similar in style to Dissection, the second, or the first, technically the first EP by In Flames. There's a couple EPs in this list. This is Subterranean right after Lunar Strain. I love this, and it sounds very similar, it sounds similar to Dissection, because the riffs are very melodic, and they're very like, you know, Iron Maiden sort of influenced. The reason why I like this better is because they're not proclaiming to be this evil black metal, like, you know, I'm Satan, blah, blah, blah. This is just like, hey, we're In Flames, here's our melodic death metal. And it's excellent. This is like one of the best melodic death metal EPs you'll ever hear. It's a quick 21 minutes. I think, if I could be wrong, but I think the original vocalist from Marduk was singing in this. I was listening to it today, and I was like, this guy sounds really familiar, like the guy who's singing like Those of the Unlight and everything. Yeah, excellent EP. If for whatever reason you've slept on this, like I know In Flames is shit nowadays, but like seriously check this out. It's really, really good. Alright, so after that, yeah. This is another EP from Norway, another super group. Frost from Satyricon, Isan and Samoth from Emperor, and Alderon from Dot Heimsgard. This is probably my favorite black metal EP like ever made. Now this, you know, I know it's like apples and oranges, but like, forget Dissection. This is the type of black metal I want to hear. Violent, angry, visceral, to the throat type black metal. And that's every moment on this almost 12-minute EP. Absolutely essential listening. If for whatever reason you haven't heard this, do yourself a favor and check it out. Essential listening. And these guys were so young when they made this, and you can really hear it shine through the music. It's fucking awesome, man. Check it out. All right, so after that, this is kind of a weird one for me. The first album by Moonspell. Yeah, so this is like, this sounds kind of like that mid-era Rotting Christ, like it's kind of mid-tempo, gothic-y. But this one's kind of cool because it has that like weird song in the middle with like bagpipes and like clapping, which is interesting. The first two songs are really good, and then it has the classic song Alma Mater. That's a really, really good song. And then the first two songs are really good. I don't like Vampiria, it's kind of goofy. I feel like the playing's like a little sloppy on this, or maybe it's just the drumming or something, but it's not a bad debut. I like Moonspell for the most part. I haven't listened to them since, oh god, what was the album with fucking In and Above Man? That one. Is that The Antidote? I haven't listened to them since like around then, but I like their like, like Opium and stuff. Pretty solid band, and this is a pretty good debut. Alright, so after that, this is a random one for me too. This is the first Cruachan, Tuatha Na Gael, Irish black folk metal. Yeah, I got this album because I have the what is was his name, Keith or whatever, on Facebook, the main guy behind this band. And he was like, yeah, we're pressing the first album on vinyl, and I think they were trying to raise funds for like a new album or something like that. So I was like, yeah, why not? I've always been a pretty decent Cruaken fan. So I bought this, and at first I was a little lukewarm to it. I was like, it's good, but it's a little amateurish. But I gotta tell you, like, the more I listen to it, the more it kind of grows on me, especially the second half. The first half is like a little, it's fine, but it's like I said, it's a little amateurish, but the second side B or whatever, really good stuff. And, you know, these guys were really young when they wrote this. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's kind of a hidden gem in its own right. There's some black metal elements. There's a lot of like folk flutes and stuff like that. So if you're into that stuff, especially if you like Irish music, definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. And the artwork, I mean, it's awesome. After that, getting down to our last few here. All right, first album by Enthroned, which I have in this goofy ass compilation that I got. Actually, it's funny. I got this on a family trip to Ireland when I was, I think I was like 15 or so. Got this in like a basement record shop, and I learned later this is like unofficial, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, this has Prophecies of Pagan Fire on it, first Enthroned album. Very good album, solid black metal. I feel like some of the songs kind of drag on a little bit. You know, some of the playing isn't the best, but for what it is, it's really cool. Tales from a Blackened Horde is excellent. As the Wolves Howl Again is awesome. I love Savathon's vocals, the lead singer. Yeah, really good stuff. This is a cool compilation, but like they did do the track listing wrong on the Apocalypse Manifesto, and I think the lyrics are kind of like all over the place, like incorrectly reproduced or whatever. But yeah, these 4 albums are really, really good. You know, this is kind of an underrated band, Enthroned, but you know, if you've slept on these guys, check it out. Good stuff. Last 4 here. This is a recent one. This is Hell's Headbangers repress. This is Black Force Domain by Christian. Vicious death metal. I like pretty much all of their stuff, but I like the early stuff the best. This and Conquerors of Armageddon and what's the one? Was it Ageless and Venomous or whatever? This one might be my favorite though. It's just so, again, visceral and cutthroat, and yeah, man. If you like, you know, like Angel Corpse and like early Deicide, and you know, it's just blasting throughout, relentless, solid 35 minutes, excellent stuff. Hell's Headbangers did an excellent job on the repress. It's like this, like, I don't know, like thick booklet type thing. Really good stuff. So then here's another one that's like a classic that I don't really like, but I actually kind of share the sentiment with some people. This is the 4th album by Morbid Angel, Domination. Don't like the production right off the bat. There's no oomph behind it. There's no aggression. All the intensity is lost. It's just very thin, and I especially don't like Dave's vocals on this. I think they suck ass. I'm glad he left after this, because the 2 albums after this with Steve Tucker are like way better. 2 albums with Steve Tucker, I would argue, and this is a hot take, are even better than Covenant. So this one's good. I feel like if the production was better, and the reason I say, after I just gave that scathing review, the reason I say it's good, it's like the songs themselves aren't bad, but the production is like what hinders it. So if the production was better, like, you know, Where the Slime Live, Dawn of the Angry, Dominate, blah, 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 those songs would probably be a lot better if they had like hard-hitting production like their older stuff. But I just don't like the production on here, and I think his vocals suck. But a lot of people really like it, so check it out if you haven't. You might like it. Last 2 here. First, Ulver. This is the band that spawned bands like Fen, Lantlos, Les Discrets, Alcest, all that fucking bullshit. But I do really like this a lot. This is definitely a hidden gem, or not hidden gem, but this is definitely a gem in its own, because Ulver's like basically like a trip hop band now. which is like whatever, you know, musicians will do what they do. But back in the day, this was a top tier atmospheric black metal, right up there with like, you know, Dark Medieval Times and everything. Really good stuff. Love the guitar tone on here. It's awesome. Perfectly captures the atmosphere of the cover. Yeah, man, this is a classic. This is a must-have for any Norwegian black metal fan. And I also love the vocals. I love the mysticism inherent in them and everything. And the last one here is the second album by Summoning. This is Minas Morgul. Most people consider this like their best, or not most people, but a lot of people consider this their best. This is when they first start going into like the bombastic Tolkien-themed black metal. Yeah, it's really good. It's minimalistic compared to like what they do now, but it's really cool in that sense. It's raw. Again, vocals are amazing. Really, really unique stuff. It's great stuff. So, yeah, Summoning, can't go wrong. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next video, we'll do 1996 with a whole slew of other albums. There's some pretty cool ones on that list. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later, and be well.